Well, good morning again. This is Chinese Elm, kind of out of hand again. It's been in the full sun and it's going to go back in the full sun. So I'm going to prune it so that it will go back in the full sun and in the middle of summer. So we're still at the tail end of July. We still got August and then maybe even part of September where we could have some extreme heat. Well, it wasn't like this before we left for Montana. I guess the weather was such that it just perfect that everything grew very rapidly. So I'm gonna have to deal with this and then I'll prune in such a way that it can go back into the very sunny area that this has been in. Well, this is simple, right? All these big long things that came out, they just get removed. It's remarkable how fast these grew back. This thing must have grown like a few inches a day. I mean, we were only gone for 10 days, which is the longest I ever been away from my nursery. And somehow we survived. So, now I'm starting to think my master plan, my life's master plan. I wanted to get out because I wanted to travel. I've been wanting to get out of this nursery because I wanted to travel, or that's what I thought. Well, hey, traveling is hard. I mean, we're having fun, but it takes a lot of energy. And I'm thinking, this nursery is not bad if the work is not hard now, especially that I got rid of those big heavy things that was going to damage my health or my back. So I'm thinking, okay, instead of trying to find an exit year, I might just kind of keep poking along and enjoy this process. I really enjoy making these videos and hearing from you. It's great. I think it's a sort of an ego trip. I sure like it better than being up on stage. But anyway, so I think I'll be talking less about wanting to get out of the business and then just kind of, well, let's just say that if somebody comes to me one day and say, I have all this money, I want to buy your whole inventory, it's gone. But to actively try to push for getting rid of all my inventory, I think that might be on the back burner. So you can see that it's not going to take a whole lot to get these to shape. Okay, now if we were in this restyling process where we have to cut it back severely, it's a different story. But this was in the full sun, it's going back to the same spot, and then only thing I'm getting rid of is these random things that will destroy the shape. Okay, now this is mature enough that it has all the components, right? The root flare, movement, and taper. But I think I keep emphasizing the fact that some of these random growth will actually not destroy, but set you back because it will make certain parts that shouldn't be growing grow faster. And then you end up with the reverse taper or losing the nice taper that was there. So anyway, see how simple this is? Yeah, I need to clean this surface here, pull the weeds. Maybe I could refresh it with a little bit more fertilizer so that I have more things to do. But it's in pretty good shape now. But like I said, we're at the tail end of July, so we still got plenty of heat coming. And if this was being sold and found out that it's going to somewhere cooler, let's say to the Bay Area, I would open this up so that you could see the branches more distinct. But then it's vulnerable to sunburning, right? So for now, I'm going to keep it like this. And should somebody come by from a cooler climate, then I would prune it a little bit heavier. So anyway, that's what we do around here, is to accommodate for our weather and then keep it healthy that way. So as I get ready to sign off, let's take a look. I believe this is the backside. And coming around the front again. I think I've been telling you that anything and everything here is for sale, but I do not ship. So those of you that are kind of far away, well, sorry, unless you want to drive out here. Okay, anyway, this is Hero saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. This was the Chinese elm in the middle of summer and going back to an area that has full sun.